Good evening. Good evening, sugar. Why, you think I haven't seen you? I've been sitting with you already. We've been sitting on the pickup truck, huh? What do you think? Your favorite place? What's up, guys? How you doing? What you been up to today? Sugar and I was sat at the back of the pickup truck earlier, then I got a bug to go do some more work in the garden. And now just got time to sit down and talk to you. And say hi. See what you're up to. When it's not buggy, we sit there. And there's usually a breeze coming through and we'll watch the sunset. You can tell that the weather's starting to change now. If you're sitting still, there's a gentle, cool breeze. But as soon as you start to work and you're in the sun, hot. Which is winter. So I think winter's finally got here. Like now there's a cool breeze. Feels like a gentle fan on my back when it's, you know, when you're hot. So I can feel it for sure. What have I done today? The hedge. The hedge. I did the whole thing except for the top. I did all the way along the road, all the way around the back of the whole thing. There's a guy who comes and works on this garden over here. The people bought the land to live in Bangkok, and they don't, I think they bought it because she has a problem, and the doctor told her she needs to get out of Bangkok and find some countryside. So they come up here and got tangled up with the farmer and the gang over that side. And you know, I tried to help them a little bit. You know, they don't have water, they don't have a toilet, they don't have a fridge, nothing. But the nasty ones were trying to, you know, tell them to be nasty to me. So they didn't want to talk to me anymore. And I said, it'll just take time. And then I realized what the truth was. And what happened? They're here alone because I leave them by themselves. I tried to be friendly and kind and gentle and all that sort of pants, but leave them on their own. Anyway, there's a guy who works for him. He was a monk for 12 years and stopped. No idea why he stopped, but he does the garden. He's a really gentle guy, and he was even saying hot. So you can see I've done the front. And I've done the top edge just to give me a straight edge. Tomorrow I just got to cut the top. Here it's pretty bad, and then the other end, right at the end, is a little bad, but the rest isn't so bad. But what I like is these trees here. They were planted by the guy who owned the place before. I forget what they're called. It's a Thai fruit. It looks like a peanut shape but longer. The name's on my tip of my tongue. I just can't remember it. But they produce like almost like a date. The stuff inside is almost like a date, and they make syrup out of it and other things like that. So they took forever to grow. When I moved here, they were tiny, and now they're slowly growing. So I thought I'd taken them out, but I thought, no, leave them there, they look nice. And they're right on the property line, he says. So what have I been doing? Well, yesterday I went and got my truck done. You know, normally you wash the car, clean the lights, you know, check everything, is it okay, before you go get your inspection. But you know, I didn't feel like doing anything, nothing. So you know what I did? Nothing. I just got in it. The only thing I did is I wiped the bugs off the headlights. Because, you know, it keeps raining. You wash it and go out in the rain, wash it, go out in the rain. So I just thought, you know, I'm not going to leave it. And I went over there and seen my friend, and it passed. I went to paid my tax, £100 tax. Actually, it's what, about £112, something like that, tax for the year. And I got my insurance to pay in the next few days. But you know, here you can run on a thing called Palaball. It's 600 and some baht for your car or for my truck, and you don't need insurance. That Palaball just covers the other person. It's like third party in England or UK. But I still buy insurance. So, but you know, they were really impressed with my truck. The guy who actually come out and looking around it, he goes, "You keep this truck really nice for its age." He says, "You keep it really, really nice." So I think, well, wash it, polish it, check the oil, change the oil, and I'm not buying another one. I'm gonna keep that one going as long as I live here, and then when I can't drive anymore, I'll get rid of it. But I like it a lot. It's really comfortable for me to drive in. So it's nice. I don't know why, but after I finished and I started driving home, I was like, well, I actually went to get some lunch, pizza, to celebrate. But I was just really, really pleased that it passed and everything was fine. Had some lunch, got a few bits and pieces, some milk, and come on home. Yeah, I've got a question to ask you. Have you been experiencing, when you interact with people, people are mean, angry, nasty, you know, just vile? I have. I don't know. I'm guessing you guys, because the way things are going, everybody's short-fused. I'm trying my best to stay away from people, just be alone and be alone and stay away from everybody. But it seems like no matter what I do, I still get them coming around me. I've like got rid of lots of friends. Say, go away and leave me alone. If you're gonna lie to me, not be truthful to me, go away and leave me alone. I think if you can't have a relationship with a friend and they're true to their colors, let them go. Same in relationships, let them go. So I'll tell you what, I've never wanted to be on my own in my life. Years and years and years ago, I got a little inkling that I'm going to be on my own, physically on my own. And at first I was like, I didn't like that. But guess what? Now I like it a lot. I taught myself how to deal with it and not be depressed or anything like that. So it's this crazy world we're living in, for sure. So that's why I always say buckets of blessings, you know, when I say things. But I know a lot of people say, oh, that's boring, it's boring, it's boring. They just want to see some big boob Thai lady running around so they can dribble on their screen, right? But that's it. If you want loads of views, that's the thing to do. Get a big boobed woman with a red dress and put her on the front of the clickbait, get her on there, and they'll say, oh, it's so lovely, I really enjoyed your video. Dude, go look at a porn site. If you want to talk to, you know, meet somebody, talk to somebody, there's more. I mean, I will look too, but not everywhere you look needs to be like that. I don't know. That's why I keep thinking, should I keep going or should I stop? Should I keep going or should I stop? Well, I'm going to keep going, no problem. Don't worry about that. I'm going to keep going. But you know, last few days, like in the last week, my views have gone from averaging 1,000 each video down to like 600 at a push. I'm like, I don't know what's happening with the tube again. No idea. Maybe people don't see my videos. Maybe people don't want to see my videos. No idea. But you're not going to find a big boob woman walking around with half their chest hanging out on this channel for sure. You know, I think there's people who want more than that. Maybe a bit of stimulation. Maybe I need to sell up here, pack a bag, and go wandering again. What do you think? One of the, you know, many places I've enjoyed in the past, and away from people. And you could go to, there's places to go, but just get the visa sorted out, that's the problem. All sort of different visas. I mean, I enjoy Thailand still. So when I was doing the hedge, I had to spray it a little bit today. Down here, all those little white bugs in it. All those little white bugs in it eating my hedge. So I sprayed that one part and a part right down the other end, because when you cut it you can see all the bugs pop out. Little tiny white, like a gnat, but white. Don't know what it is, but it's gone now. Spray them all. Don't eat my hedge. Okay guys, I'm going to sign off and say good night. I got go get some water from my water filter, and then I can sit down and enjoy the rest of the evening. Oh, sorry, I got to edit this video so you guys can have it. Okay, so if you got this far, which I think like 70% don't, but for the 30% who are still here, let me say this. I hope your life is at peace and you have plenty to eat and find you healthy. So buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness, and all the very best. See you next time. All the best, guys. Bye.